I love you, bitch.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Hey guys, it's me, Alexis, here coming at you guys with another video. And welcome back to my channel, and hello if you are new. So today, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be telling you guys a story time. My first relationship or whatever. It was literally the worst. Anyways, let me tell you guys the story on the time I first had my ever relationship. I don't really count it, but I guess you can say that I was really feeling this boy. Like, let me stop. But before we get started, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, or you can wait till the end to see if you really actually enjoyed it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want more story time to me, you want, you know, more videos from me. So we're gonna be sipping some tea today. So so I was a freshman in high school. So you know, like a few years ago. I was just looking at our own text messages, and we literally started talking September 1st of 2017, and we're in 2020. So that was my first relationship. It's the first one I count. Like, yeah, I had like middle school crushes, middle school talkings, middle school boyfriends, but those don't count. I think those are like test runs, okay? But this was the first real relationship where I went on dates and things of that sort. Not like real dates, like school dates. Like, he took me to the football game date. But anyways, let me this is my first ever boyfriend. We're gonna call him Chase, okay? His name is Chase. So if I mess up his name and call him. So me and Chase met through a mutual friend. So I met this mutual friend. We're gonna call her Kat because it's gonna get really confusing. So Chase and Kat. Chase is totally different than his name, but Kat is very close to her name. So Kat was really like one of my closest friends. She's still dear to my heart today. Like, if Kat ever needs anything, like, I'm there for her, like 100%, because she had my back. Okay, she had my back 100%. So me and Kat were really close our freshman year. We kind of just stood apart sophomore year. So me and Kat was close, and we had a class together, and we became close in that class, and then we started hanging out outside of that class. And then I switched classes. Like, I still had that one class with her, and then I switched to another class, and then she was in that other class. So then Kat introduced me to Chase, Dora, and Tarzan. Okay, so so Chase, I met Chase, and Dora was his best friend, and Tarzan was she's a girl, by the way. Tarzan's a girl, and Tarzan was a friend that was kind of close to Chase. And I'm getting mad talking about her like that. Oh, okay, anyways, it's in the past. I'm over it. But just talking about her like makes me mad. Like, anyways, so me and Kat was close, and then me and Chase got close because if you're funny, like, I automatically like you. Like, if you can make me laugh, which a lot of people can make me laugh, because like I'm not goofy, but like the littlest things, like the most randomest things make me laugh. Like, it's a problem. Anyways, but like Chase was really putting it on thick and making me laugh. Like, it's so funny. Like, that's such, like, if you're funny, that's a turn on. Like, if you're funny, like, funny. So if you're funny, like, that's, so he was funny. So I thought he was really cool. I was laughing throughout that class because that class was very chill. Even the teacher was funny. Like, anyways, like that was like the most funnest time. Like, that's the only good memory I have. Not the only good memory I have of this relationship. Like, it was really a lot of good relationships, you know, a lot of good memories throughout this relationship. But the first time we met, I wish we would just stayed that and not, you know, pursue any relationships. But we didn't because we're dumb. Anyways, so that was in August, and then we became friends. We started hanging out. Like, if I see him at a football game, I hang out with him, or I see him at lunch, I hang out with him. breakfast, I was hanging out with him. Um, passing period, I see him, I walk to class with him, all the fun stuff. Um, our little buddy relationship. Then September 3rd, because I looked in our contacts, is the first time. Well, we started talking. I texted him. I first gave him my Snapchat on September 1st, and then, which was, he texted me. And then, we started really talking, like the 3rd or the 4th, is when it started to progress and, like, get very intimate, I would say, is when we first started talking. Now, this relationship, I can tell you, is so crazy. Like, what? So, on September 3rd, we started talking, getting to know each other a little more, outside of that, like, whole friendship type of thing. And it was fun. I really enjoyed the conversation that we had. I was very, like, I could be myself and I could really really talk, because we already had that friendship developed, and I felt like if we were to pursue a relationship, it would be fine. So skip 2 weeks into us talking. He posts this Snapchat, like, picture. So I'm gonna do a mock version because I can't find it in my contacts and our text messages. So I'm gonna put, like, it looked just like this. And I was like, oh my god, what does this date mean? Like, it's someone's birthday. Like, I was trying to make it, I knew. But I was just trying to make it like I didn't know. So I swipe up and I text, like, what does the date mean? And he's like, oh, I'm dating someone. I lost my mind. Oh my god, I was like, am I dumb? Like, are we not talking? Like, if I'm talking to you, I'm only talking to you. I don't believe, unless I know that I'm genuinely not giving you very deep hints and I'm just talking to you a little flirtatiously, but not, like, genuinely talking to you, talking about, oh my god, like, we need to plan this, like, oh my god, like, like, when you're talking, like, so deep in the talking stage. And it was only 2 weeks, but keep in mind, I was a freshman, like, little baby children. This was my first relationship. I was really head over heels for this dude. But I was like, okay. So 2 weeks after we was talking, he goes and dates this sophomore, and I was intimidated. Like, I was like, this sophomore is not gonna take my man's. No hunty. So then I knew the girl, because we had PE together. Like, not together, but, like, her locker was literally next to mine. So I was talking to my other friend. We're gonna call her Apple. So me and Apple knew her, and I was like, that's the boy. Like, I know who you're dating. Like, you're dating my whole man's. Well, I wasn't, like, because he wasn't my man's. I was mad. Like, I didn't even talk to him. While he was with her, I didn't talk to him. Like, I was so bad. So then, fast forward 2 weeks, they break up. No, your girl is happy. Like, he posts the freaking first date they did together, and then, like, the end with a broken heart. And your girl is happy. Your girl is happy. She's excited. She's like, he's single again. My man's. Okay. So then, I'm like, oh my god, what happened? Like, what happened? And he's like, I find the screenshots, I'll put them on the screen. But what I can remember, he's like, oh, I was having dinner and she was blowing my phone. And we broke up. And she was like, she's gonna kill herself. Like, it was really bad. Like, that background was really bad. Like, that girl had some other issues, and I feel for her until she did some grimy stuff. Anyways, so I was like, oh my god. So I gave him a week, and I was like, then I just started, like, kind of flirting and getting back into the groove, cause, like, you know. Um, so then we started to talk again and get back into that stage. And this girl found my Instagram, and this is before I had like 16K, before I even hit 10K on Instagram. I think I had maybe like 2K, something like that, 2 or 3,000 followers, and she found me. She didn't even, maybe she told I didn't even write my name on my shirt, so I'm like, how did you find me? Maybe we have mutual friends. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, baby girl, how did you find me? Ah. So I'm like, okay. So she found me, she hits me up. She's like, oh my god, are you talking to Chase? Like, that's my man. Like, I was like, baby girl, you can have him. If you want him, you can have him. Okay? Like, you can have him. Like, I'm not about to sit over here and fight for this boy. Like, if you want him, honey, you can have him. But he doesn't want you. He doesn't want you. And she's like, okay, well, I can fight you. I'm like, I'm not fighting nobody. If I do, I'm getting suspended. I'm getting suspended because, like, I'm not a fighter. But if you come up to, well, I am a fighter. Let me say. But I'm not a hothead. Like, it takes a lot to get me mad. But if you threaten me, you threaten my family, like, I'm gonna buck up. Come on. Anyways, so she went on about her life, okay? And we're just gonna drop her there at the story. But she started texting me like, that's my man. I was like, okay, if you want her. So I text him. I was like, your other hoe is texting. I was so bad. Like, I was a little bad freshman. I like, your other hoe is texting me. Like, I thought you was done with her. Like, who is she? Like, what the hell? Like, all that. And he was like, nah, hun. Like, it's nothing. Like, you know. Anyways. So, after that, we started talking. And, we were good. You know, it was great. We started doing everything like a normal coupley type thing. Like, I would sit with him almost every day at lunch. Like, I wasn't about to abandon my friends because I believe in balance, but I started hanging out with him a lot. I would blow off my friends for him. Like, I would just be, if I'm there with my friends, like, I would end up texting him. Like, it was getting to the point where it was more suffocation, and I didn't feel smothered, but as I'm thinking about it now, like, the way I am now compared to my freshman self, like, I would be smothered by this boy, spending time with him every single day. Oh my god. And my personality now is the same even when I was a freshman. Like, it's always been. I don't get bored of, I say bored, but it's not bored, it's more of like smothered in relationships. But I don't know why I didn't get smothered. Even in my like past middle school relationships, I don't count those. But that relationship, that for me now would be, that's too much. Like, that was too much. I was spending way too much time with him. I believe in being your individual selves, and we were like at the hip. So so, like, I don't know if he felt smothered, but I know I would now. Like, I'd be like, girl, back up. Like, give me some room. But, yeah, everything was going good up until we had been together talking for about 5 months, I'm gonna say. 5 or 6 months. We were really good. I was hanging out with him. He was hanging out with me. Like I said, I never really brought him with my friends much. Like, they probably knew about him, but I didn't really talk a lot about him with other people. I don't know. I just like to keep my relationships kind of private. Now I'm more of like public displays of affection, but back then I was like, nah, hun, nah. So after that, oh, this makes me mad. So Tarzan, me and Tarzan had PE together. So when we were leaving PE, he would come to PE so I can like see him before I go to my next class. Like, it was just crazy. see him before I would go to the next class, or sometimes he would skip PE to go to lunch with me because my lunches would switch back and forth. Like some days I had A lunch, sometimes I had B lunch, which was like 12 or 1 or whatever. So, and then one day I was at PE and Tarzan comes up to me and is like, who do you like? I'm like, oh my god, what the heck? You know who I'm like talking to? I was like, so me and like, I'm with Chase. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, what, are you freaking dumb? Like, we're friends. Like, what? So, after that, she started acting weird towards me. Like, Tarzan was weird. Like, she didn't really want to be around. Like, it's not like she didn't want to be around me, but when she was around me, she was like scared. And I was like, I have never done anything to this girl. Like, we were really close. Like, I genuinely cared for that girl. I met her around the same time I met Chase, so we had been friends for a minute, not long. But you know, I was really close to her. So, so Kat, my best friend, she's not my best friend, but like a close friend, comes to me and she was like, so Dora, by the way, which is Chase's best friend, tells Kat like, oh, did you hear about what happened with Tarzan and Chase? And then what I heard was Kat was like, okay, what happened to Tarzan and Chase? And she was like, oh, I think they like hooked up. So Kat didn't want to tell me. She was like, do you know? And I was like, do I know what happened to Chase? And I was like, what the heck happened to Chase? Like, that's my honey, that's my man. What happened to Chase? And she was like, okay, well, I think he should tell you. So, I mean, like, you go talk to him, like, you talk to him. And I was like, okay. Okay. So I go and I was like, okay, Chase, maybe I'll lunch. And he was like, okay, well, I was planning on ditching my first class anyways. So I was like, okay. I didn't even ask why he was ditching because he wasn't going to see me. So who were you going to see? Because I'm going myself to class. I only skipped 5th period. In this like weird hallway section. It's not like a hallway. It's like where you go to gym at, and like it's like this weird hallway between like the cafeteria and the freaking art rooms, and like it's like a weird hallway where it's like, I call it the makeout hallway because that's where I see people making out. Literally my first day, this couple was making out, and I was like, excuse me, because they were like right in the middle. And their friend was just sitting there talking. That was a weird time. Like high school, when I first got into high school, it was a whole different story. Cause like my middle school was like PG, freaking kid friendly, freaking Nickelodeon type. Like I didn't know nothing. Like I knew stuff. Like I wasn't sheltered, but it was just a whole different ballpark. Like we would be like, oh my god, they're holding hands in my middle school. Like oh my god, she's wearing his jacket. Like it would be like that. So when I got into high school, it was like a whole nother, like, just full on makeout sessions everywhere. So like that's how I felt my freshman year. Once I got into like my sophomore year, I didn't care. My junior year, I don't care. Like go right ahead. Like it's a normal thing. But when I was a freshman, I was like, what the heck? Like I could never mono. Who? No, not me. This video is getting long. So yeah, I go into that little hallway and I'm standing there. I was like, so what's going on? Like people's like kind of talking to me about it, but like they not really saying much. And he was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I guess you and Tarzan. Like, what the heck is going on with you and Tarzan? Like, what's going on? I thought you were like hurt. Like, people was like, what the heck? Like, what's going on? And he was like, oh, nothing. You know, that's my best friend. Like, that's not your best friend, but you know, that's like, we're cool. That's my friend. Like, nothing's going on. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're being paranoid. And I was like, I'm not paranoid. Okay. I'll see you when I get out of class. Because at that point, I would get irritated because he was just throwing me around in circles. Like, he wasn't saying much. Like, he really wasn't. Like, he wasn't saying much of anything. Like, what are you talking about? So, after that, I go to my art class, which is right there. And I talk to my, like, best friend, Francisco, and everything. And like, that boy's like a brother to me. Like, I still hit him up every day. Like, he's so cool. So Francisco and him knew each other. I didn't know that till a lot later. Little T. But then I guess another rumor is going around. And Kat told me that Chase and Tarzan was hooking up. Like, not just like make-up stage, not, you know, cutesy, you know, things. Like, they were full on getting it on. Like, I felt like, what age are you? You're like 14, 15 years old when you're like a freshman. Like, what, 13, 14? Like, how old are you? Like, it was just, I felt like I was so in this ride. Like, if I was to post my videos that I was filming around the time, I went in not a dark place, like, not like, but like, I didn't care about anything. Like, I was like, this boy really, like, had with another dude, with another girl. Like, what the heck is going on? Like, so to basically sum up what I was feeling, and you know, I went into like a dark place, but you know, I was mad. Like, I wanted to beat him, I wanted to beat her. I think I explained that in a minute. But like, I was mad. Like, I went into like, not a, I would say a depression, but not to the point where like I'm about to end it all. Not like a deep dark. I was just like, if this boy hurt me, like, who else will? Like, I can't trust anyone type. Like, that's probably when trust issues started, honestly. Well, him and like other things, but you know, like, that's like, if I can't trust like this boy that says he cares about me, says he loves me, who can I trust? You know? So I started distancing myself from friends, and you know, so that's how I was feeling. So I was so mad, like, but you know what, I went back to him. I was like, okay, it was a mistake, it's fine. And then I at that point it was all out that he was freaking Tarzan, and Francisco was literally the only one that kind of, not the only one, but like, he was like the only one who really knew like how I was feeling. And he was really like there for me, as a older superior person, not a superior, like an older person, to give me advice on like that. This is my first like heartbreak. I was like, ugh. And like, he was the only one. And he was like, I told you not to date him. Like, he really did. When I first like was talking to him, he was sitting next to me and he was seeing me talking to him. I was on FaceTime with him, like all of that. And he was like, no, you don't need to be with that one. And I'm gonna read your text message, but, and he was like that. So literally, I could tell y'all like what I did to get back at him, but you know, like, I kind of faked a relationship with someone else with my like It was so weird, like with this football player that I was literally best friends with. We're gonna call him Adam. And me and Adam kind of finished a relationship, and it kind of made him mad because I knew him and Adam weren't friends like at all. I also found out that he was doing drugs. Uh, all in like the span of like 2 months. This all came out. He was doing drugs. That's why him and Francisco didn't like each other, because Francisco, he was a whole different person than who I thought. You know, like, and I was sad. And yeah, him and Francisco were not friends because he would get drugs, like weed, from Francisco on credit and then not pay. So Francisco and him was like, pay me my money. Like Francisco was in a gang. Like he was like a group of friends that sold drugs inside the school. And then a few months later, I find out that after I found out that he did drugs, I was still with him. I was like, I felt a little, it was distant. It wasn't like the cutesy, flirtatious stuff that it was in the beginning. It was, I still stay with him. It was just not the same. It was not the same person that I was with when, you know, I was talking to him every day and it was fun, it was nice, and it started getting really bad. And I started going back into the deep praise, and then I start, I don't know, not caring about the relationship. I wasn't talking to other people because I was so faithful. I wasn't talking to my friends about anything. I was really holding it in, and I don't know. It was, yeah. So then, literally a month later, after I found out he cheated on me with Tarzan, and I really wanted to fight her so bad. Like, I wanted to beat her. Like, oh my god, you don't even understand. I wanted to fight him. So, after I found out that he did that and he did drugs and he was basically stealing from Francisco, I didn't care about what he did, and you know, I just went numb. I think I was just with him to be with somebody. Honestly, like, it was really bad. It was so bad. So he slept with Tarzan. He does drugs. I'm like, okay, he won't do it again. Like after he slept, so then I find out that he was with 3 other girls. Now, he didn't sleep with all 3. He slept with 1 out of the 3. So he slept with 2 girls. Okay, Tarzan, and then this other girl kind of called it Cantaloupe. And then he was with Pineapple and the Tree. Like, he was mixing all in the fruit basket. He wanted them all. So he was with 4 different girls while he was with me. He was still talking to the ex. I went ballistic. Cause he was like, I was like, okay, so you did this to me, like, we're fucking through. Like, I'm done with this. I'm done. Like, I'm done. Like, like, I'm fucking done with all of this. Like, I don't want to be with you. I hate you. And then after that, Francisco fought him because he wasn't paying. So he was like, either you pay me or I'm gonna have a bunch of people jump you. So he paid me, then he tried to blame it on me that I had to jump him. No, I didn't. Like, I would betray like I didn't. So he he comes to me, he's like, can we talk about it? Like, I didn't, you cheated. Multiple people said you cheated. Like, you can give me your side of the story on why you cheated. Maybe I wasn't good enough for you, but honestly, I've been done with this relationship. I had mentally checked out a minute ago. I was just ready to find a way to dip. I should have dipped when you fucked. You was messing around with Tarzan, and I should have beat her. Like, when I had the chance. So I left. I got out of that relationship, and he still, even after my sophomore year, he still proceeded to text me and try to mend something that was just shattered, and he's trying to pick up the pieces and glue them back together, and he got some Dollar Tree glue and it's not working. Like that is what this relationship was. Like, it was a cute pretty vase and he smashed it on the ground, and then he went to the dollar store and he trying to glue the pieces back together, but the pieces just keep falling apart. Like, one minute they stuck together, the next minute it fell off the counter. Like that's how this relationship was. Like, it was bad. Like, it was disgusting. Like, I could never now. You live and you learn. So yeah, me and him, yeah, he just tried to text me and it didn't work. He literally texted me on he literally texted me. Oh, I put him in my general. He literally texted me a few days ago on the 24th, so the day before Christmas, and he texted me. I posted thinking about launching soaps, bath bombs in March. Should I release them? And and he said, I see you making business moves. I was like, yeah, all the time. And he's like, not sexy. And I'm like, your girlfriend's sexy too. Like, I was like, that's out. I'm giving you chances. And he's like you don't like me. I don't. Baby, yes you do. Dude, you cheated on me multiple times with one of my best friends. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to cheat. How do you accidentally have sex with my friends, then accidentally kiss a bunch of other girls? How do you accidentally shove your inside of her? Like, anyways. And he's like, that don't matter. I said I was sorry. You know I care about you. If you cared about me, you would never have cheated in the first place. We weren't official yet. We had been talking for 5 months. We did everything and said we was together. Actually, we were together for like 10 months. Like 9 or 10 months. Like, I stayed that long. 5 months is when he cheated. Like 5 or 6 months is when he like had sex with her. So, yeah. And I was like, but we knew. We was together. Like, everybody else didn't know, but we knew. And he like, we knew what? That we was together. I wasn't talking to any other nigga. And then he was like, that's not what I heard. I was like, what did you hear? Because I was faithful. And he was like, I saw you talking to Francisco. Francisco was like one of my best friends. And I was like, Francisco was like my brother. But you knew I didn't fuck with him. And I was like, not until later. And that didn't have anything to do with me. Like, you and him fighting over drugs did not have anything to do with me. He's like, but you're supposed to be my friend. He was like, but you were supposed to be my girl. I was like, okay, but you were supposed to be, okay, but that was my friend. Then he left me on scene, and I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna cool with you. Anyways, like, if I was your girl, you shouldn't have to have sex with my friend. And then, first of all, I guess we weren't official, but like, we knew you asked me to be your girlfriend. I said yes, but everybody else didn't have to be in our business. Okay, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, fucking dumb. Anyways, so that was my first relationship. It was a lot of highs and a lot of lows. I kind of just gave y'all a big run through of what I went through, but it was more like oh my god, it was a big old scene with the teachers. Like, I was in the hallway yelling at him, and like the teacher was like, "Get out of the car!" And I was like, okay, well, this bitch better get out. Like, I was mad. Like, if you know me, I'm like a quiet person, but he was the only one that can make me mad. Just him, oh my god. Every time I see him on Snapchat, or every time I see him, I blocked him on Snapchat. Every time he's on Instagram, every time I see him, every time I see her, like she was like, "Hey, best friend." No, you slept with my boyfriend. Like, no, best friend who? Best friend out the door. Best friend got ran over by a car, okay? Like, best friend got blew up by the grenade. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, baby girl. Bye. So, that was my first relationship. And for him to text me on the 24th, trying to get back in my life in 2020, I left you in 2018. I left you in the beginning of 2019. Like, we're done. Like, I ain't text you, I ain't did nothing. Yes, I was stupid. Yes, I tried to be your friend again. Maybe, even though you cheated on me, maybe it was because we was better as friends than we were as anything more than friends. So, yeah, your girl is leaving 2020 a new person. Leave everybody from the past in the past. Everybody come and go out of your life. Everybody's a lesson learned. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, what the heck are you doing? Hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah. Oh, and also hit the notifications so you can get notified every time I post. And when I have a posting schedule, you'll be notified. So you know what to do. And comment down below some video ideas if you have any video ideas, or hit me up on Instagram. I'm always looking through my Instagram. I always answer my DMs like it's time to answer them again. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love you all so much. Peace.